Okay, guys, three reasons why black women in society today are single and will remain single if they don't change three things that I'm going to mention. Okay, so if you take a look at the OkCupid study, you notice that what they say is that black women in today's society, and especially on these dating apps, are the least chosen among other groups of women. So they say that the white woman is the highest, then the Asian, and it goes downward. I'm not going to go into depths, but the study specifically states that black women are chosen less than most other women on these dating apps. So what these apps do is they use the user data, right, to show these statistics because you cannot lie on these dating apps. So the first reason is the that why black women will remain single in today's society is the fact of their attitude. Okay, that's one of the main things. So if you take a look at black women, historically speaking, a lot of black women have attitudes that turn black guys away from them. Now, I'm a guy about money. I've always been about money. I'm only about making money, right? So I don't date, but I know a lot of guys who do date. But I deal with them on a business basis. So I have a model company. You know, my book is the Grinds Framework. You know the whole channel. You can look at the channel. We I teach I deal with models, but I also show guys how you can date them because I personally don't do it, but I show you how you can date models with my book called the Grinds Framework, called the Gold Pill. So this, in a sense, is a red pill video, but it will be placed as a gold pill video. I show you how to do this, but let's get back to business. The attitude of black women can be very disconcerting. I've been in times where I've picked up black women, right? People who I know, model businesses, because people needed me to do a particular job, right? They paid me to pick up the girlfriends or just bring people who I knew to parties. And I've noticed that when I'm dealing with them, if you don't buy them this, you don't buy them that, you go the wrong way. If you can't even get the directions properly, a lot of times you're going in a far location, and if you can't get the directions properly, oh, you're this, you're that, and they start to get physical with you, man. And I'm not talking about that kind of one, bro. I'm talking about they could hit you, all kind of stuff. Never really happened to me, but hey, I could tell you how it is. I tell you how people what happens. If you don't have an alpha male frame when dealing with black women, because black women are inherently headstrong, you're gonna get in a lot of crap when dealing with them, and they're gonna take a lot of advantage of you. The attitude of a black woman is beyond that. It's very masculine, it's very coarse, and it's a lot different. I always say a black woman could run for president because she thinks like a man, right? And that's facts, bro. Dealing with a black woman is too difficult for most black guys, so that's why they go to white woman, bro. I'm going for money. Nevertheless, I'm gonna tell you the second reason. The second reason why a lot of black women are going to remain single today and are going to, by the age of 30, hopefully not, but may, if they continue, hit the wall, is the fact that black women were not raised for marriage, bro. You need to understand. The system has been against them for years. Now, I'm not pro-black, I'm not pro-white, I'm not anything, bro. I'm just a guy who's about just looking at the world as it is, right? And just from my experiences, right? You're gonna have to interact with everybody in this world. So I'm just giving you an experience that I have, right? Black women, from what I gather from friends, are not marriage oriented. Their goal is not to get married quickly. Okay? So a black woman's goal is, if she's looking to date you, you need to, what is it called? You need to give it up. So you need to be, if you're not sleeping with her, right? If you're not sleeping with her on the first date, she's gonna quickly get rid of you guys. That's one of the main problems with black women. If you're not sleeping with her immediately, she's gonna quickly get rid of you. Now, as a Christian, I don't sleep with anybody. I've never done it. I don't intend on doing it. But I'm just giving you an example of living in this world and dealing with models, because I deal with models on a daily basis. If you're not sleeping with the black woman, she's gonna quickly take your number and block you. Right? That's what I've noticed, guys. I've noticed that they can't wait for 2 or 3 months with guys. A lot of guys complain, but they can't wait 2 or 3 months. Now, these are guys who are Christian and who are doing things in their opinion the proper way. A lot of black women, from what I get and from what they tell me, they cannot wait for marriage. They haven't been trained by their parents to wait for marriage. They do not know how to take a relationship and move it towards marriage. As a matter of fact, from my business perspective, because I deal with women based on business only, right? A lot of black women that I deal with they don't want to do business with you. It's very difficult to hold and create businesses with a black woman. With an Indian woman, you could do that. With a white woman, so you can do that. But with a black woman, you cannot create a business with a black woman. They don't want to sit down and create a business with you. If anything, they want to be the CEO of the company. And it doesn't work like that. All right, so that's one of the reasons, is that a black woman has not been trained and conditioned towards a long-term relationship. And a lot of the times, their goal is strict vice. That's one of the main things. The third one is the general attitude of black women when it comes to money, right? So most people, right, a lot of white guys tend to stay away from black women because of this. Is that a black woman insists that you must pay money just by associating with them. Now, I run a system called the Grimes Framework, which is helping models find jobs. I get a cut of 50%. In the past, I used to help them. I used to pay stuff. I used to pay for this, pay for that, right? Just for helping out things. I help everybody out. But I found that they took it for granted. A lot of black women would do that stuff. You need to lay your foot down and not give any money when it comes to, sadly, dealing with black women, because they're going to take it for granted. Do not give them money, right, when it comes to dealing with black women. I'm being real. I'm being honest, guys. You can't give them money. You can't give them the only money that you have. Black women will take advantage of you with that, right? You got to be real. Don't give anybody money in general who will probably take advantage of you. That's just facts. And a black woman in general will take advantage of that, right? Do not give them money in that regard. Get to know them first, maybe, but have a system where they help you. Don't be helping them so quickly, right? I've noticed before I go that in my dealings with black women, bro, they have the attitude that's very entitled. It's a highly entitled attitude. If you don't do this, if anything, they are looking for something to go wrong. They're looking for that. They're literally looking for things to go wrong. And that's really sad, because they expect stuff to go wrong, and they cause a lot of problems in relationships when it comes to dealing with black guys and white guys and Hispanic guys. So I'm going to go in depth in the future with more videos coming up with the gold pill. This is the red pill. This is red pill content, not gold pill content. But this is one of my first videos in a while. So like, subscribe, comment, and I'll back.